What is up, everyone? Hope you guys are all doing well. So I just wanted to do another quick video. I figured I would give some tips. And so this video is going to be 2 tips to basically immediately improve your elo, or if nothing else, improve your mindset while playing chess. So I think we can all agree that to improve your own chess, you need to start seeing your own blunders and spotting more tactics, spotting more moves. If you're below 1000 elo, for example, you're likely losing most of your games because you're still blundering pieces pretty often. And so simply double checking your moves to make sure that you're not blundering a whole knight or bishop or rook, you're already going to be increasing your elo because you'll just be making less mistakes. Now, when you get higher up in elo, it could be a little bit trickier, maybe a little bit more subtle, and it could be simply blundering one pawn loses the game, and vice versa. Spotting a tactic that wins you one pawn can win you the game. If you trade down to an end game and you get one more pawn, that can be enough to just win the game right there. So basically, to get better at chess, you need to see what you don't already see. If you are blundering pieces, it's because you don't see that you're blundering pieces. If you're blundering pawns, it's because you don't see that you're blundering pawns. And if you're missing winning tactics, it could be winning a whole queen that you just completely missed. Maybe you could trap the queen. Maybe your opponent hung their queen, but you didn't see it. You need to see these things that you are not currently seeing. So the question kind of remains, how do you do that? Well, to do that, we basically need to take a step back. If you're not seeing something, it can be because you're just too, kind of up close and focused on one thing. You take a step back and you double check your math, is how I'm calling it right now. Double check your math. It's really important to do that. Maybe you think that your move isn't blundering a piece, but actually it does. Or maybe you make the assumption that you cannot make a certain move when actually you can. You just need to go a little bit further and kind of double check your math. So what I'm going to do is give you guys a couple examples from my own games that I've played recently where either I could have won the game on the spot, but I missed a tactic, or I lost the game because I made a mistake or a blunder, and that was it. So this was actually a game that I played just yesterday. I actually covered it in the last video that I made for my journey to 2000 elo. In this position, you can tell white is already winning. I'm playing white. I'm kind of migrating my pieces over to the king side for a king side attack. I've blown open the king side, so it's a bit weak. And they are now putting pressure on my bishop on f5, getting ready to double the rooks. And then they already brought the bishop back to put pressure. So it looks a little bit scary, right? And what I played in this position was g4, because for me, I recognize that eventually he is going to double up the rooks and even maybe add the queen. So this bishop is going to fall. I cannot add enough protectors just with my knight and queen. I need a pawn there to help save me. So what I did was immediately play g4. Actually, the best move was to play rook f to d1. And this is an example of double check your math. You think that you can't make a move. You think that you have to address your opponent's threat. Sometimes you actually don't. So in this position, I got scared, let's just say, played g4, when actually my bishop is defended enough at the moment, as it is. So if I play rook d1 and they decide to take either way with the bishop, I'll take back with a knight. They can't double up anything because I'll just take that rook. If they go here, I'll just take that rook. And I guess maybe they can take here first and throw that in, but then it gets a little bit tricky. It looks like rook d8. So either way, I didn't actually need to address that threat. I could have immediately contested that open file and just kind of cut down my opponent's attack. And I did still win this game, but it's just an example to show you how second guessing some of these moves can help you win the game. Second example here is a game that I actually lost that I could have won on the spot because I missed a pretty simple tactic. So this was a Scandinavian. There were a couple mistakes leading up until now, and we got to this position. I'm playing black, and I basically gave my opponent a free pawn. And you can see I have 6 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. There's no real excuse for missing this. I think even a 1000 or lower could spot this. Take a look at this position, maybe pause it for a second, see if you can spot the winning move. What I played was knight f5 hitting the bishop, just because it looked appealing. I know I wanted to get the knight out and open up my bishop, but actually there was one move that wins on the spot. That move is rook a6, immediately traps the queen, and it's pretty easy to spot too because, look at these are the only squares the queen can move to. So yes, he can trade. take my rook, but now I'm now up a queen for a rook. No matter where that queen goes, it is being taken. So yeah, those are just a couple tips to help you guys improve. I think that this is more of a like mindset change, just going forwards in your chess career, let's say. If you kind of adopt the mindset of, all right, what am I missing? Unless you are a very, very, very strong player, even if you are, even grandmasters can miss things. You should be asking yourself the question, what am I missing? I'm very likely missing something. It could be a mistake by my opponent that I'm missing that I can take advantage of, or it's like a pawn or piece that I'm blundering that I just need to double check. So asking yourself this question and basically asking yourself, what do I not see that I need to see to get better, I think is really key to improving your chess. So yeah, I'll be putting out more videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys. If you also want to follow my journey to 2000 ELO, I put out rapid games, let's say almost every day, just documenting my progress at 2000 ELO. So check those out. I'm trying to make them a little bit more educational. So I'll go over the last game that I played and the mistakes and the lessons to learn and the lessons to be learned from that. And then I will also show the biggest mistakes and areas of improvement for the current game that I just finished. So anyways, check that out. You can click on the video below or above for that, and I'll see you in the next one.